Precious souls, welcome to our live in our happy space. Spirits in the house and they got something to say. Under the protection of Archangel Michael, let's tap into your higher self, your guardian angels and spirit guides. Ancestors, come through. Okay, if you're watching, say hey in the comments, guys, so I know you're there. This is a safe space. This is where we support and love each other. We bring forward questions. We give each other answers. This is truly a place where our soul family can meet and work together on our path of healing and rising, thriving. Whew. Boy, it's been a busy week full of lots of new things coming through. Truths being exposed. Yeah. A lot of my videos have had a lot of channeling in them. Ooh, we got Donna. Howdy. Oh my gosh. Oh, I forgot my glasses in the other room. I only have these ones. I don't know if these ones... Do I ever wear these ones? They're kind of like the other ones. Let's see what happens. Oh, these are weird. Yeah, they work. Howdy. All right, we're going to tap into your higher self, guardian angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Find out what we need to know as a collective. There are so many people that watch that are afraid to say hello. I challenge you to say hello. Let us know you're here. You deserve to be seen and heard just like the rest of us. Okay, so we're starting to plant seeds. We're planting new seeds in our garden with our new version of ourselves on this higher timeline. We're putting the seeds in the garden. The challenge is to allow them to grow without constantly going back, digging them up, and just allowing yourself to go within, meditate on them. Meditate on them. God's warriors here. Hey, beautiful soul. Big love to you all. Big love back to you. Big hugs, big kisses, big light. All right. Subconsciously, Donna says, God's warrior, hello. Subconsciously, we're just dealing with one thing at a time, moment to moment, allowing the divine to take our seeds into the winds of change and do whatever needs to happen. You hear my dog chirping? It's because I just went live. I literally just gave him his food, all his stuff that he needs, and he's like, hey, what about my needs? All right, let's find out what else we need to know. Let's find out what you already know, okay? I'm just going to tap into your energy. You know that you're completing old cycles. You know you put a final piece in something to close that bitch shut. Can I say that? I just did. Just recently, you started to realize, hey, wait, I can do whatever I want. I can do what I've always craved that I thought only other people could do. Yeah, you can. You're a divine being. Those cages were an illusion. God's warrior, you have been in my prayers. I know you're under big attacks. Me too. It's been crazy. Oh, yes. But what those ones don't know, but they will now because they stalk my channel also. Very interesting. Is that the truth is actually already out. And now they're wondering, just so you guys want to know, if you're going to press charges. God's warrior. Hey, Donna, beautiful soul. So thank you for your prayers. That's so beautiful. My prayers always go out to my collective. And I know that the more I stay aligned with where I'm meant to go, the more we all are. So every time one of us succeeds, we all pull each other up, which is beautiful. This soul family of ours is so freaking powerful. So powerful. Hello, haters. Oh my God, Donna, get out of my head. I was literally going to say, let's say hello to the haters. I wasn't going to say haters, but I was going to say, let's say hello to the people stalking our page. Donna, you're a rock star. Get out of my head. Okay. Let's find out. Oh, I just got one of them. One of the haters just gave the hate. That's so cool. Whew, okay. So we're planting our seeds. Yes, I see you, Mr. Man. He wants to say hello. Okay. God's warrior says, Spirit's been showing me what's going on for you. Spirit also has a great plan for our community. Yes, yes, yes. The downloads I've been getting about what's to be created. It's really awesome. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Okay. Okay, so based on the fact that we're planting these seeds, if we're continue to plant these seeds of what we want to create, co-create, and we take the challenge of not constantly going back, checking on them, digging them up, but just let it do its thing, and then living moment to moment, watching for signs. Okay, based on that, this is what we can potentially expect being offered in the future. Potentially, because everything's subject to change. At any given moment, we could throw ourselves on the floor like the haters want and cry and have a meltdown and not do it, which is not going to happen. We've come this far. All right, so let's find out what the potential future outcome is. Just a minute, mister. Oh, it's golden, baby. This is God energy. This is source energy. So you are going to be given and granted access to the God creator energy because you've proven yourself. You've gone through the initiations, all of it. You've already proven that you can handle this level of intensity and that you will not misuse it. So it will be granted massive creative energy. We were literally just saying that, right? God's warrior. Donna, relish in the peace days. Thank God. Yes. Because Donna asked or said, today was a great day. I was able to feel into the energy and felt at peace today. That's so beautiful. Donna, yes, for sure, God's warrior. We create our own peace. And what these individuals that have been trying to hold us back, and they've gone to massive lengths, the depths of what they did to hold us back, to tap into and harness our energy and harvest it, and to use it for monetary. They've been draining you guys. Me too. The level that they went to is unreal. And they don't care. They didn't care. This is something I need to share with you guys. They didn't care that it was going to hurt you. And they might even be approaching, trying to convince you that it was all for this, and this, and there's a right reason for it. Now, so some of you are going to have some decisions on how you want to handle this. Just remember what they did to you and what you've been through. Okay. So right now, this is awesome. You've balanced the feminine and masculine side inside of each of you. We all have the masculine and feminine. And in fact, this is really interesting. I'm going to share this with you, and maybe you know this, maybe you don't. But if you could really see the masculine and feminine in each of us. I noticed this a long time ago when I had someone approach me many moons ago about modeling, and they captured different sides of my face. They were trying to convince me, of course. My father wanted no part of me modeling. That got blurry because of the industry and everything, which is cool. But if you look, your right side is very different from your left side. Allow me to show you what I mean somehow. What can I use? What in the world can I use? Okay, I'll just do this. Okay, look. Look at that side. That's my feminine side, the left side. Okay. Look at my right side. It's very different. Masculine side, feminine side. In fact, I think my masculine side looks more mischievous. I'm just saying. Very interesting. But what's happened here is you are currently in a complete balance of your masculine and feminine side. So you literally are the man and woman in your relationships right now. You are the masculine and feminine in your life. You are someone who has found the balance between give and take, action and receptivity, when to go, and when to pull back. You've found this beautiful balance. And as well, I like to think, and I do believe this is very true because it comes through constant, is that you've also found like this beautiful balance between, like a connection between you and the divine. We need to strike this balance in order to connect truly with divine. And once you've done this, it's like you are a whole person. Your whole soul, your whole person, everything is in balance. And that's when you could bring in the people who are like you in balance also, in natural balance also. Donna says, oh my God, I feel so balanced now. I know what you're saying. I got a Lilith symbol tattoo on my left side. Oh, that's so cool. See, geez, that's so cool. Thanks for sharing that, Donna. That is awesome. Donna, dragon tattoo on the right. Oh, see? Yeah, exactly. It's you're so tapped in. God's warrior. Spirit has been giving me ideas for your channel and our community to integrate. Spirit wants to give you a show of strength and growth for your channel. It's let's do a Google Meet. Spirit's trying to send you. Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of things, and we have to be so careful how who gets this information, right? Because we know we have people. I have so many people with fake accounts watching me, like the people connected to the ones that are trying to keep me small. Which, hello, surprise, I'm not small anymore. Okay, God's warrior, something with you, me and Donna. Well, let's do lunch. Let's talk. Right? We'll do the meets. I don't know how to. I think you can have several people on this meets. Never done it, but I'd love to try, especially with you guys. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're going to start talking because I've got a lot of ideas. In fact, I need people with specific skills to do. These are huge. These are huge, life-changing, system-changing ideas. The same ones that those people have been trying to stop me from bringing to light because they can't benefit off it. Oh, well, sucks to be them. Donna, I'd love that kind of, yeah, we got to figure that one out. Okay, so let's find out a direct message from your spirit team, guys. From your spirit team. This is something they really want to emphasize coming through. They gave me 2. Oh, stop feeling like the outsider. You know why? Because the time is right now. It's like you're the apple that's ready to fall from the tree. It's all you've heard over and over, and it's so frustrating. Divine timing, divine timing. I'd rather put all my apples, all my bets, everything on divine timing than whatever our ego says is the best time. So it's time to stop feeling like the outsider. Wherever you are, you're meant to be there. You were literally placed there by divine, including right now, what you're doing right now, where you are. God's warrior, let's do it together. Give those haters something to worry about. They're already stressing. Oh, trust me, they're already stressing. They cornered earth angels. You do not do that. Donna, yes, for sure. Beautiful soul. I love that. Okay, so we're going to be in contact. Even though they've tampered with a lot of the communications back and forth, I really feel like at this time we're divinely protected, and it's a go. It's a go. Oceans are parting. God's warrior says, we each have different gifts, time to bring them together. Exactly. And by doing that, we all have the missing piece. We all have the missing piece to the puzzle, right? The more the merrier, too. Why am I picking that up? We're not picking that. Are we picking that up? No, we're not picking that up. Okay. What I want to know is, what are we standing in our own way of? Okay. So this is what we desire, but we're denying ourselves. Spirit, what is it that we're self-sabotaging at this time? What is it? Donna says, we are the snowball over that tipping point, rolling faster and faster to greatness. Just trust and flow. The 3 of us could be very powerful. Oh my gosh. Yeah, just look at our healing. Just the few of us watching this channel sent those healing vibes to individuals that we care for very deeply. We sent our healing vibes, and miracles took place. Miracles took place, guys. All right, so what is it that we're self-sabotaging? We're not going to get away from this question. Let's face the inner demons. Let's face anything that might be holding us back that we're doing. What are our limits? We know that the feeling like the outsider card came out, so what do we got? Just getting the most out of every experience, making every experience extraordinary in even this ordinary. Like Donna said, just at peace. Now we know from the path that we've gone through in life, peace is the most valuable thing. When you get even 5 minutes of peace because of what our hearts have been through, what our path has been like, to make an extraordinary moment out of ordinary moments, that is such a powerful thing to be able to do. To just get pleasure out of watching bumblebees and flowers, like the basic things. Oh, God's warrior Donna. Oh, yeah, nice. Donna says, just connecting with you guys brings in strong intuition because we are sharing and ramping each other up. Whereas with people that have not done the healing, when we are in groups of these people or even one-on-one, we feel the drain because, oh, wow, I just got a channeled message about water leveling, self-leveling. So it's like if you're up here and there's a void because their cup is only this full, yours is naturally going to flow into theirs to have this leveling, balancing. But it can be draining. Whereas when we are together in this group where we are all at the same vibration, the same frequency, the same level of fluid, if you will, we're pushing each other up, okay? Like there's nowhere to sink to. There's no void to fill. God's warrior keeps telling me the three of us had something to do together, something truthfully powerful. I believe that. Donna, I literally just got goosebumps. Ooh, isn't that awesome? That's awesome. I love when spirit comes through with goosebumps. Spirit bumps. Oh, let's coin that. I love that, Donna. Donna's getting spirit bumps. That's so cute. Oh my God, spirit bumps, Donna. That's awesome. I love that. Okay, what's the key, guys? What's the key? Spirit, what is the key for all of us? Under the protection of Archangel Michael, what is the key? The key to having our beautiful seeds come to fruition and grow the most incredible garden. Oh, to trust the journey and know that it might start one place and have a goal to reach some destination, but we may be veering off to all different paths. Like, look at us meeting each other. Look at us collaborating together. And we might have, so I'm still laughing at Donna, and so is God's warrior. We might have an end goal, or look back, even some of our goals, how much we limited ourselves. We were like, yeah, the big goal is to do this little thing. And then we're realizing this journey veered off into all other paths. That was a stepping stone. And then you dream bigger. And then just when you think, wow, this is the max, and then boom, somebody else from your soul tribe comes forward and goes, what if we do this? Whoa, expand again. The journey is not about the destination. It's about the journey getting there. It's about everything we learn on the way, all the experience and wisdom and everything that we attain on the way. And it's just amazing, especially when we're, spirit bumping together, against spirit bumps, and really, what's the word I'm looking for? Like brainstorming, but like just continuing to feed each other, give each other energy, and it just constantly continues to expansion. Thank you. Like universal co-creating and expansion. Donna says, God's warrior, I feel like this connection, the first day I watched Alive. And you know what's beautiful is that truly each and every one of you have fed energy and boosting and inspiring other people on here at different random times. Okay? So we have all been a part of boosting each other and expanding, having each other's back, being supportive. Even the people that came here not knowing what to expect, and we've had the question, what do we do here? We don't know. We wing it. We're just here. And we're brought here for a reason. And you're right. This channel has been it has been a gathering, stomping ground for beautiful light beings to connect, support, love, co-create, and more importantly, pinpoint all of our energies into a direct laser beam focus on things and attain incredible miracles, such as healing, remote healing. God's warrior, Donna, you and me both, and it keeps getting stronger. We have something unique and truthful packed with spiritual gifts. Yes. Donna says, yes, Kat, and you are the catalyst for all of us to connect. It was meant to be for sure. Aw, thank you, Donna. Well, if Kat has to be the catalyst, I'll take that. That actually brings us all so much, honestly, genuine, reciprocated blessings. It has helped all of us. So it's purely selfless and selfish, and in the best way. Donna, yes, God's warrior. My puppy dog chirping in the background. Hello, lady, where's my TREATs? I see you're talking live to the world. Oh, I just sensed that somebody's watching and not coming forward talking. Did you guys get that? Donna, love it. Oh my gosh. There's a few. There's a few. Come forward, guys. Don't be shy. Say hello. They didn't want me to say that. Instantly got my throat. Oh, don't be shy. We're safe. Are you noticing? I'm still shuffling. What is this about? God's warrior, you have been the inspiration and truly appreciated. Love your gifts. So thankful to you, Kat. Well, thank you, sweetheart. And thank you all. And Donna felt it too, that there's people watching but not saying anything. Now's your chance to be seen and heard. Just say hi. Just give an emoji so we know you're here and we can address you. If you have questions, everything's free here. It's free here. We're all like-minded on this journey, okay? All right, so obviously I'm supposed to ask for something else because Spirit has me doing this. You feel eyes for sure, yes? All eyes are on us. All eyes are on us. Okay, Spirit, what is it? Why are you having me shuffle this? Why are you having me shuffle this? What do you... Inner voice. Inner voice. You guys are so tapped into your inner voice. Do you see the two dolphins? To me, like, symbolizes, again, balance and peace and harmony. Balance and peace and harmony. Your inner voice is coming through so loud and clear at this time because you've attained this balance. Like, between your ego and your heart, everything. Your shadow and your light. It's incredible. You guys are so powerful right now. Donna says, we don't bite. We don't bite, guys. We just nibble a little bit. So the most important thing about this is just continue to focus on the garden you're creating, because Garden of Eden just came through. That's interesting. The garden you're creating, because it is a part of this new earth, this new world. I don't know why they're attacking my throat. Take that off, please. Thank you very much. All right, who wants to get into the nitty gritty? Who wants to get into the nitty gritty? Okay, you know what? Do I go give him? No. You know what? He's got to learn. He's got to learn. He's got to learn that chirping, the squeaky wheel doesn't always get the oil. How long can I go before he makes me buckle? How long will it take? Okay. He just kicked over his bowl. Did you guys hear that? And this mic doesn't pick everything up, I don't think. So my dog's chirping in the background, and he literally just kicked his bowl and rolled it toward me. I heard it on the floor. Oh my gosh, don't do it, bud. Okay, I'm going to buckle for a second. So what I want you to do is I want you guys to talk to each other for a second. I'll be right back, because honestly, that chirping is so annoying, and he knows it. Donna says, your puppy misses you. No, you know what he misses? His goodies. He misses the goodies. Okay. So think of a question, and when I come back, which is going to be in a couple seconds here, we're going to tap into it with the, oh, let's get down to it deck. Oh, look at this on the bottom. Look at this. Throwing a fit. Yeah, he is, Donna. He is. Okay, 10 of Cups. Let's see how that's relevant. Now, I'll be right back 2 seconds. What is going on? What is going on? You're just getting silly. Dude, we're live. We can't do this. You can't do it. Okay. Holy lifting. What did I miss? God's warriors says puppy don't like the spies either. I know, I'd love to think that, but you know, he was just like, where's my stuff? I see you have a bag of stuff here that isn't open for me. Donna, hello to everyone that's watching. Don't be shy. We want to meet you. Yes, we do. We do. We want to know who's watching and what you have to say. Any questions? Maybe you have our answers. Maybe you're the missing piece. Please don't be shy. You're safe to talk here. All right. Let's find out. Let's find out what else we need to know. We're going to use the detail deck here, the Rider Waite deck. Move that out of my way. Do, Spirit. Oh, Remember I said planting the garden, planting the seeds, investing in ourselves. The pentacles are very slow moving. So you've been slowly investing in yourself, building that garden. It's exactly the same. Look at that. God's word. They just want to watch. Creepy. Yeah, except it doesn't even scare us anymore. We've been through so much. It's like, yeah, whatever. Give them something to look at. All right, so let them watch and learn. Let's let them watch and learn about planting their own gardens, keeping in their own lane, keeping their eyes on their own test page, no copying. So investing in ourselves is what we're being called to do. Yes, yes. Oh, thank you. So I just got also that there will be people wanting to invest in some of your ideas, which is interesting because we were talking about collaborating too. But I feel like what's going to happen is there will be people, there are missing pieces to your puzzle that will start coming forward and want to invest in you. Oh, you guys are lined up. You are lined up. You are like right on the path that you wanted to be on when you came here. And you can thank your divine spirit team because they've been doing a lot of work in the background is what I'm hearing. All right, what else do we need to know, Spirit? What else do we need to know about this beautiful garden, the investing in ourselves? Whoa, that was weird. I wish you guys had seen the card come out. It stood up like this because I had a very slight bend. It was standing straight up, kind of creeped me out. Oh, because it's this one. It's this dude again. If you guys saw my last reading, I said, I don't want to talk about them anymore. I took a stand. God's warrior. God doesn't let me miss a thing. He shows me all, thank God. Yes, because you're wide open to the messages. What do we want to do about this dude who keeps coming into our readings? Is anybody interested in the slowest moving offer? Anybody want to know? Let's do a vote. Donna says, I've been doing a lot of thanking my team and being grateful for their guides. That's beautiful because the more we show gratitude, we know the more they're like, oh, okay, let's keep pouring it on. You're hearing me. Donna, that's so beautiful. You have very powerful guides, powerful like you, and they're really allowing you to shine. And that's so incredible. I love that for you. I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of all of you. God's warrior. Wow. Like the way we're leveling up is freaking people out. God's warrior, we will be dealing with him and them. Hey, you know what? Donna, no, thank you. I'm past the slow moving. Oh, hey, okay. Let's have some fun with this. Let's see, okay? Let's do this. We'll let the divine speak or this energy if that keeps like bombarding our readings, okay? What do we think this individual that has this slow moving offer is coming in to do? So let's take a guess. Let's take a guess. Ask your guides, okay? What do we think that this energy is coming in finally to do? I'll tell you what I think. Hold on. Okay, so this energy coming in is watching this channel right now. Hi. To ruin our progress, to slow it down, and to redirect. They want to redirect. They want to come in. Nothing good. You can see why I stopped reading on it. I'm like, I threw my fist down. Spirit, I'm done with this fool. Sorry, I don't mean to say names, but I'm done with this foolish behavior. You know what I mean? Like if you have to stop and strategize before you come into my space, then you got to plan. You're scheming. Come in as you are, raw and naked, or you're already not matching my energy. You know, like, okay, here's mine to try anyway. Yeah, exactly. Here's what I intuitively get. So we've got these two cards. So you're investing, and they want to come in and invest in you. Maybe we're reading it wrong, guys. Maybe we're talking about investment, and they're slowly coming in with another pentacle, which would be work related because there's the 7, and then it would be the 8 of Pentacles, which is work. Let's see where this goes. God's warrior, how can they fight the chosen ones? Because they really don't know. Yeah, good luck. They really don't know. But I think they're starting to catch on. So now they're freaked out a little bit. If this is the same individual that keeps showing up, they're now they got to come in, and that's why they're strategizing. This is what I'm getting. If this is the same individual, they're coming in and strategizing on how they could say, well, yeah, all that, well, they won't tell all the truth, but all of that has happened. Yeah, but we did it because we were trying to do it for the highest good of all. They hurt you. They slowed you down. They blocked your things coming in for you, and they capitalized on it, but it was for everybody's better good. So they were gatekeeping. They were deciding. They wanted to own. They wanted to be the boss. They wanted to decide. It's like taking all of your gifts and giving you little tiny bits, an allowance. Donna says, much love to you, big haters. Someday you will grow up and get your own business. We got her back, so good luck. Have a blessed day. Oh my God, Donna, you're so funny. I love it. God's warrior spirits, with them always, with us. We know their plans before they do. I know. And that's what the thing is. They don't know how we're knowing this. How are you getting this information? Because I didn't come forward and tell you. None of the informants have told you. How are you getting this? How do you know the answers? Because divine gives it to us. Like literally, once you heal, you hold the whole world in your hands. Once you heal, you have access. And we keep trying to tell people, they're like, oh, yeah. Like, what's the real secret? No, for real. How else can I know the stuff? How could you know this? Okay, so let's see if this is the same one. Let's just see, because maybe it's a new energy, but someone wants to come in with an offer of some sense of security and stability. This is not the king, okay? So it's not the page, but it's not the king, but they've got something, and they've taken forever to come in with this offer. Donna, and until they do the work, they will never have the access they desire. Exactly, which is why they keep trying to attach themselves to those who do. To those who do. To those who do. Okay, let's see what this big offer is. Spirit, show me what it is that you wanted to come forward and speak on. I feel like this was part of it, just to show you guys how psychic you are. But let's just see. I don't know. Okay. Sorry. Reel it in. Whew. Okay, Spirit. I'm ready. Where'd that? Oh, I didn't. Did it fall? No, it did. I don't see it. Okay. Got this giant microphone in front of my face. It's very distracting. Whoa. This was on the side, sitting on the fence. So this is someone, okay, in the upright, this is someone who's a great talker. Could be like a car salesman. Someone very charismatic, attractive, at least. They're totally blocking my throat, my vocal cords. Okay, somebody who's very charismatic. Somebody's a real go-getter, right? Definitely very passionate. Look at how he holds his wand in his hand. And it was on the side, okay? So we don't know if they're operating negative, positive. We're not sure, but let's go a little deeper. See. God's word. This chick is chosen by the divine and backed up by powerful spiritual warriors, aka us. Thank you. Oh my God, Donna. Yes, God's warrior. Okay, let's see what. Oh, I'm holding it the wrong way. Let's see. Let's look into this King of Wands. Okay, could be a fire sign, but totally doesn't have to be. Like literally, we can't get married to these signs. So this is someone who, in this energy, is someone who's very passionate, driven. Okay, charismatic. Okay, also manipulative. Am I right? Also manipulative or manifesting you in their life, yet they're not doing anything. So think about it. If you're manifesting someone into your life, but you're not taking any action to make it happen, you're pulling on their energy. Okay. Hello. God's warrior. Aren't they tired of failing yet? It's like, wow, when you said that, I pictured the Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner. Donna, apparently not. God's warrior, laugh out loud. So They're holding back. Listen. I feel like this is manipulation. This is manipulation. They're manipulating and holding you back from moving forward on your chariot. Thank you, Spirit. Got Leo energy also there. They're being deceitful. Hello, this is the same tool. This is the same tool we've been dealing with, okay? Deceitful, okay? And now they're going to come in and confess part of it and apologize. With this sloppy, fishy cup of love. What else we got? To the Queen of Pentacles. Good freaking luck. So you already know your worth. You already know your worth. You've already built some security and stability in your life, okay? And they can sense that you have abundant energy, whether you're flowing in dough or not. You're very abundant. You're like able to create your own wealth. You're glowing. You're glowing. And you intuitively know this. Guys, you were right. Live on TV, you were right. Hello, you guys are like high priestess. You guys are so highly ranked. You've been through this lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes, okay? Lifetimes. You guys are so tapped in. You knew. We can look back on the comments. You guys are psychic as heck, okay? Slow moving offers because they're strategizing, right? They're sitting on the fence whether they want to go with the angel on their shoulder or the devil on their shoulder. But either way, they're doing it with manipulation. And they're trying to hold you back so they can catch up. And they're also holding back the truth. Oh, really? Okay, I got an intuitive hit. See, I just recently had car problems. And I noticed a big connection of things. But anyways, some of them might be monkeying with your car, even through using energy work, just so you know. Some of you, if you've had car issues, yeah. But you intuitively know all this. And I'm so proud of you guys. You called it live on TV. Donna and God's Warrior, you've called it. So God's Warrior says to Donna, our spirit guides are so powerful. Failure is their only option. Yeah. Like you cannot come up against God energy. And when are they going to get it through their heads? They're racking up more and more karma, more and more karma. They were told, if not by you, then certainly by their own spirit guides, to not back them in a corner, or we will have to take bigger actions. And now they're getting the bigger actions. And they're like, ooh. And then some of them still don't want to stop this operation of tapping in. And you guys sense this, right? Hi, babe. They're still carrying out this operation of siphoning energy for their own, meeting their own manifestations, okay? Where they chose. But this is going against your free will. This is a huge no-no, and the divine are stepping in big time, okay? I'm not saying that everybody's ancestors come to war with it. No, I'm saying like this is high level standing in and interrupting everything and helping to bring it to light. Like these intuitive downloads. You guys intuitively knew, and we did a test. We all did it together live. You knew who this was, what their intentions are. You guys are so discerning. Whew, okay. Oh, I'm getting warm channeling. Donna says, I met someone who would talk the talk, but knew they were looking up the answers on Google while we were texting. Can't fool an intuitive. Oh, you're so awesome. You are so awesome. I just love that. God's warrior, the three of us, God's unstoppable warriors. That is so true. What a team, right? When you get high-ranking spirits together on one channel, this is what's so funny is, are we that intimidating that no one wants to say hi tonight? Come on, like, let's see. Who else found us? Who else? Just say hi. We know you're intuitive. We know that you belong with us, and you're one of us, even if you don't know yet. Donna says, I believe the three of us could come up with a creative idea on a podcast or some kind of teachings together. Oh, yeah. I wasn't kidding about our little getaway. We need a retreat. I'm ready. God's warrior, yes, Donna. Whew, I'm serious. I'm melting. I'm warm. Like when I channel, Spirit's doing some serious downloads, you guys. Maybe you're feeling the heat too. It's warm. It is warm. And that my dog's not panting, so it's not really warm. So it's just me because he really feels the heat. Spirit's idea is the three of us together. I definitely think so. I definitely think so. And I think if anybody wants to join us, we'll know. We'll know if they need to be or not. Okay. That was fun, you guys. That was so fun watching you guys shine publicly for the whole world to see how intuitive you are and how funny. You guys crack me up. You're hilarious. God, you're fun. Oh, we need a vacation. I want to go to the ocean somewhere, sit with you guys, have some chit chats. Oh, this is going to be awesome. Okay, I'm straightening up my cards so we can play another little game here. We can ask some more questions. Do any of you guys have any questions that you want answered? Donna, dark eyes. Okay, what did I miss? Wait, God's warrior, got it. Donna says, I could see the face of persons watching. I've seen the face before. Male, dark eyes. Yeah, yep. We're seeing the same one. Dark as in dark. Like, you know when people who operate with dark entities, how their eyes change? They look like empty dark holes. Am I allowed to say that? Oh, I just did. Oh, God. Yeah, that's what I feel, honest, too, which is... Oh, Donna says, yes, a vacation for sure. I agree. And God's Warrior says the podcast is the only the beginning. We will be building something amazing. I agree. Look, I said black eyes, like dark, and there's 2 protective stones for their little dark eyes. God's Warrior, no soul. Exactly. Empty eyes. Yeah, Donna says. Yeah, it's because they literally gave their soul up. They're like a shell of a person. Like, we know this, but for those that are listening and maybe need to learn a thing or two, when you continue to drink heavily, when you continue to operate in low vibration, sex addicts, all this crap, when you continue to do that, you're opening up portals where the dark energies, that low vibrating energies can actually come in. These entities that pretty much use you as like a skin suit for their darkened ways. And you pretty much lose your identity, lose yourself in it, and eventually become a hollow shell. Donna, oh my God, laugh out loud. Yep, no soul. Exactly. God's Warrior says no soul. Okay. On that happy note, they don't want me talking about it. I could feel that in my throat big time. So, what else do we need to know, Spirit? Let's start a whole new one here. Let's start a whole new one. Silver birch trees. Silver birch, rare trees. I'm seeing that. They're like yellowish bark. They're beautiful. All trees are beautiful. All right, Spirit, what do you want me to bring through for the collective watching? Donna says, right now the dark is struggling. Donna says, right now the dark is struggling to stay here and will look for anyone that's lost. Oh, yeah, grabbing on. But the thing is, they're grabbing on, but they cannot hold on because of the timeline change. Seeing things drift in front of my eyes is really weird. Strange. Have you guys been seeing a lot of weird glitches? Like in our matrix, like things that are glitching out? God's Warrior, no home for them here. We see them even when they hide. Oh, yeah. You can see them all right. Okay. Spirit, what you got for us? You want to do something interesting? You guys want to try something different? Spirit, come through for the message for the people that are watching us right now that have the most to learn. Wink, wink, wink. Here we go. Let's help you with your healing. Here it comes. Here comes, Spirit. Under the protection of Archangel Michael, for those watching that may have ill intent. Oh, can't make this up. Conflict. It's time for change. The 5 is time for change. Stop the conflict. Donna said, I've seen flashes of light and dark shadows that move quickly. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're seeing them. You're very tapped in. That's beautiful. God's Warrior, totally. Okay, so for those of you watching that don't want to present yourself or are going in stealth mode, this is especially for you and your healing. It's time to stop the conflict so you can also be a part of this magical thing that you don't know how we keep getting these answers without having any reason to know them. We're showing you the caramel milk secret. Who has something to say that might trigger an inner childhood wound? Anybody? You know when people go, trigger, you see the throat? Trigger warning. I don't give trigger warnings. I like triggering people's wounds so that they heal. So, God's warrior, my download's been intense lately. Yeah, me too. It's been really weird. Okay. So, I'm going to come up with a trigger for someone who might have some inner wounding that needs healing. Spirit's bringing to me the reason that you don't want to commit in a relationship is because you're fearful of the loss that may or may not come, but it is better to have loved and lost than be forever alone. Is somebody, okay, I'm speaking to an avoidant. There's an avoidant watching us. That's what I'm channeling right now. Trigger away. That's triggered somebody. The reason why you have these avoidant personality behaviors, this is a wound because you never felt like it was safe for you to be emotionally expressive because people would laugh at you. People that you loved and looked up to. You're the black sheep of the family. You were the one that had to suppress your emotions and not speak what you truly felt because you would be mocked by all of the others. They would be triangulated against you. Here's the truth. One of your parents potentially, or somebody who was your guardian, had narcissistic qualities that actually, it was like a competitive nature between you and all of your family. And you usually got the short end of the stick unless you buckled and just became a part of it. So you put on the skin suit that matches the sheep amidst, but you are truly a warrior. You are truly meant to step beyond this and heal this inner wound, because when you do, you will be a great leader. You will be someone who can share with others how to get past these strange and difficult dynamics and see that they were all labels that were falsely placed on you in order to show others how to get beyond this, how to take these labels off and see that you were coming from a wounded environment where you never felt safe unless you pretended to be something you're not. Whoo, okay, there you go. That was deep. Donna, the reason why you're mean to others is because you only know control for love. Good one. Trigger warning. Did you catch that? Donna said, here's a trigger. The reason why you're mean to others is because you only know control for love. Because you were controlled. And that's how you thought love felt. You know, like you related control as love. Okay. God's warrior says, love being black sheep gave me all the gifts I have today. Exactly. Because you had to see and recognize that being the black sheep, that shadow aspect that you were labeled as a shadow, was actually something, a gift for you. They were just dimming your light. God's warrior. Yes, Donna. Good job, you guys. Woo! Walking towers. Trigger warning. So, for those of you that have taken up the time to watch and investigate, to see our authenticity, to see what makes us tick, ooh, it's time to stop the conflict. It's time for you to be free also. And it's about facing these difficult triggers, what makes you tick instead of what makes everybody else tick. The more you're watching everybody else, the more you're avoiding your own healing. And this healing is what will set you free and tap you into these higher realms that you have a birthright to attain. These higher energies, the access. But you cannot do it by avoiding these emotions. You have to go through them. Donna, you hurt others' feelings because you have never felt good enough. That's another good one. And when you wrap your self-worth, if I may also elaborate, Donna, thank you for that. If your self-worth is dependent on the praise or the acceptance of people around you, until you get through that, your self-worth will always be at a level that will be way lower than what it truly is. In order to free yourself from needing to wear these masks or be unauthentic, you need to not give a royal rat's butt about how people perceive you and start praising yourself and see all of the difficulties you've overcome despite the fact that you've had a very difficult journey. Start celebrating you and praise yourself. You won't get the praise from others until you see it in yourself. And it doesn't really matter. And once you relieve yourself of the need to be accepted and praised by others, once you do that, you're free. Freedom is what the soul desires the most. Good one, Donna. I like that too. All right, what else do we need to know, Spirit? Give me a card. It's not about avoiding our shadows and hiding them. It's about accepting them. Yes. Thank you. It's about choosing yourself and loving yourself with all of the flaws, because you were shaped and molded to be this way for a reason. You were dealing with these shadows inside. We've had people in our that come into our energy that reflect it back to us what needs healing, and also to trigger us in what needs healing. When we finally choose ourselves, instead of saying, I need the praise of them, I need the acceptance from them, I need to feel good and base my worth on how they feel. As once we cut that out and we choose ourselves, everything changes. Look at this. Somebody coming in, again, another Knight of Swords with some truth to share. I got to come in fast. It's like, okay? So obviously, I said, it's for the people watching. If you've got a truth to share, communicate it, because tick tock, the truth's already being exposed. Let's put an end to that cycle. Oh, gosh. Donna says, loving yourself is truly a gift and is so freeing. You will find the joy you thought you never would have and more. That is so true. Yes, 100%. It starts with self-love, and it sounds so easy. It's not. To forgive yourself for the positions and places and relationships and everything that you put yourself in, for the way that you abandoned yourself and not stood up for yourself when you knew you were in the right. All the things that you did to compromise your happiness, forgiving that and loving yourself and seeing how truly worthy you are. If you're still breathing, you're here for a reason. There's a lot of worth to you. Okay? It's about setting yourself free. It's about being honest with yourself instead of lying to yourself. Yes. Okay, what else do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah, you're being called to close out the cycles to those who are watching secretly, thinking that that the earth angels don't know you're there. Oh, this is your reading. Look, it's free. You don't even have to pay. Donna, it was the hardest thing for me to learn, but look at me now, just killing it. Yeah. You know what? Your courage to face your own inner shadows is exactly why you are leveling up. All of us, guys, we face the shadows. We didn't drink them away. We didn't run and hide them away. We didn't pretend to ourselves or lie to ourselves or point the finger at everybody else. We came to terms with the fact that, hey, we're human in this human experience too. We're not perfect, but we can embrace this, and then no one can use it against you because you've already accepted the things that you might have felt shame or insecurities or fear, envy, any of those. It's all like you've already accepted it. So it's no longer a weapon that could be used against you. God's warrior, you're shining, Donna. You guys all are. You all are. Okay. So work. Okay. Mastering a craft. So to these individuals that are watching, instead of pouring your energy into fixating on and trying to figure out what everybody else is doing, you're being called to pour in your energy into something that brings you joy, that does not harm others, and it will actually create your own stability, security, and your own understanding of just how worthy you are. Because the reason you might be tapping in and freeloading off of the energy of others, going through these conflicts, I'm hearing control dramas, so using interrogation, intimidation, being aloof, playing the silent treatment, saying the woe is me and playing the victim when you've attacked someone. We know a lot of those. This is what, if you stop stealing other people's energy, that's when you can connect with the divine. That's when you get to be like the rest of these wonderful beings here. You have to stop stealing energy from others in order to get a direct supply from divine. And that means being authentic and real about yourself and going through your shadows and saying, these are my flaws. I'm okay with them. I've processed them, and now I'm going to put them to bed because I don't need to lean on these anymore. once you start pouring this energy, it takes strength to pour into something that you want for you. Um, with strength, I said it takes strength. 8-8 guys, that's relevant, big time. That's when things line up. Pouring into you, step by step, doing what floats your boat, and doing it without leaning on others, because it's something that you're meant to do alone. When you do things alone, that's when things come together. When you learn about yourself. Whew, okay, where are we here? God's Warrior says podcast with our gifts together in real time. That would be awesome. I would love that. That would be so cool. Donna, all three of us shine so bright that we can shine the light on the darkness. No more hiding, Donna. The energy of the old ways are leaving the planet. Embrace the light and your truth honestly. Exactly. It's like a whole different timeline. It's the level and frequency that you're vibrating at. But at the end of the day, it's about it's like a healthy detachment from outcomes, a healthy detachment for what ego needs, okay? A healthy detachment about how others view us. This is what sets us free. 10 of Pentacles, okay? So this was in a reverse. I am reading for those, as I said, that are watching on the sidelines that maybe have ill intent a little bit. Your 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. The best way to align with your own wealth and your happy home and everything else, the best way to do that is to do the things I've said and that has been shared by our team here, okay? Tapping into yourself, and you could scroll back and read all this. Donna says, would love the live idea. Yes, me too. Because the live shows in real time the divine working through us. This is why I love the lives. I couldn't wait to figure out how to do the lives. So have courage to those of you watching, and know that everything that we are and whatever we're to become is in all of the people of the world. But it can only be unlocked by not avoiding emotions, instead going through them, seeing what is it that is triggering you. These triggers that you avoid, maybe, go in and look at that. Get ugly, mucky stuff. Do it alone. Okay? You don't want to drag anybody else into this mess. And besides, you learn from doing it alone. Invest in yourself. You are worth it. You're worth it. You're worth it. You are totally lovable. You are totally worth the healing. You deserve this. And I'm saying this to all of you. And even those who've come against me, you are deserving of a good, healthy life without needing to tap into others. But you got to shake those demons, baby. You got to shake them out. And that means quit the things that we had mentioned and outlined, and face the triggers and heal them. It takes courage, but it only takes a little bit of courage compared to the payoff that you get when you've got divine connection and wisdom coming like mad. And eventually, and this timeline feels like it's squeezing in tight. You got to choose which side of the fence you're sitting on, because these worlds are, these timelines are dividing. So make a choice and choose yourself. Choose to do it for yourself. I'm going to say it anyway. God's Warrior, we have something new and different, but it's together. Yes. And God's Warrior, let's do it. Let's get chatting to put our beautiful community together. Yeah. And this is the thing. I'm really shocked. This is interesting how only you two and I are talking at this time when we know there's eyes. We know there's eyes, right? Donna says, I also feel someone watching that's trying to get the opening to try to squeeze in to continue and trying to bring darkness in. Oh, potentially, but they're so blocked. And you know what? We ask Archangel Michael just to transmute that and send it back with a higher frequency of love for that individual, because it'll help their frequency rise so that they can rise as well. When you do that, when you send back anything negative with the intent that it is sent back at a more love, light, and higher vibration, you are sending that person the ability to heal. My ears are ringing right now. Donna says, we see your intentions, dude. Higher timelines, here we come. Oh, man. Somebody really is not adjusting well to what I have to say that's watching this. Yeah, we are in a higher timeline, but it's like it's a very thin veil. We can see others that are operating. It takes a lot of energy to lower your vibration enough to communicate, exchange at all with lower vibrations. It actually takes a lot of energy. God's warrior, those eyes are blind. They have no gifts. The ones I saw, there's definitely a lot of emptiness. But you know what? All we can do is leave it with the divine. That's all we can do. And all of us are connected in different dimensions. There are millions of different versions of each of us based on different choices. So in another parallel, in another dimension, I might be the one with the darkened eyes. And how would I hope and pray that someone would help me if I was a shell of a human being that hardly had any life left in me? I would hope that someone would just give me a guiding light on how I fix this and reach out to that one little spark to light it, to save me, so I might come back and say, there's still hope. There's still hope for me to attain whatever these beings are doing and to have that kind of wisdom. And maybe I will actually open my heart to it. And it's like, it allows hope, and hope is the most powerful. Hope is what got us through, and faith got us through the most difficult times, guys. Donna says, yes, bring the darkness we sent to the universe to come back as something great for the collective. Yes. And Donna says, connected to Egypt recently. That was a pleasant surprise. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. I love that. You guys, I hope you were journaling, because this is your big trail, your big path. And when you write your, what is it called? Armoires? About how you got to where you're going. People are going to want to know, because you're unlocking all along the way the path, and you're going to speed up this process for others to be able to learn and grow quicker, to get everybody elevated, right? This is huge. God's warrior says, that is our gift, but these watchers are not here to learn. No, they're probably not, but yet, isn't it interesting how as a byproduct, they can't help but learn? And I believe everybody still has that spark. And I'm someone who I'd like to think that I've found the balance between a deeper understanding, because I can see and feel that shadow, because I've definitely interacted with people who operate in extremely dark shadows. And I can see that it's like the golden rule: do unto others as you want unto yourself, but also protecting your energy. But there's a part of me, and maybe it's just this angelic side, that sees the wounded inner child that just needs a sign or guidance that points, that's the way. Take that door. Let me trigger you. Hopefully this does something for you. You know what I mean? This is like that aspect. It is that aspect that keeps me wanting to believe, although not at my own sacrifice, but wanting to believe that there's a reason that they're still in our energy. And maybe we do have something. Maybe what if it was no man or woman left behind? You know what I mean? Like, we came here in the hopes to bring light to the darkness. So how incredible would it be? And I have this weird instinct that there's a really good potential that no one gets left behind in this movie, if you will. Something to expand our mind over. Okay, so God's warrior, they are here to try to anticipate our moves. I know, but you know what the funny thing is? I literally think they're accidentally learning, and I think that's why divine lets them be here, because it's the divine is allowing it, or it wouldn't happen. Makes you curious. Donna, I need to start journaling, but I get info randomly throughout the day, so hard to write things down. Yeah, I know. So keep a little pen with you or something to record. Donna, we see the potential, but we can't pull them over the finish line because of what we see. That's what's difficult. Exactly. So what I'm saying is, um, there might be a very good reason why they're allowed, right? Because the divine gets the universe, there are universal laws, and they are only allowed, it has to go through divine first. Everything. So even the crap we've been through, our team allowed it to a degree because it made us stronger. But then they put a halt to it. Okay. Then it's brought to a halt. So the people that are viewing, they might be coming in here trying to strategize, figure shit out, right? But they're accidentally learning a thing or two. And it's like getting a taste of candy for the first time when you've always been, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Held back. I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Deprived. So these are individuals that have been deprived of what we have had a taste of. And when you get a taste of it, it's like, wait a minute, maybe I want that. Donna, we see the potential, but we can't pull them. Yep. Donna, totally feel what you are saying. Yeah. I figured you might. God's warrior. Agreed, Donna. Can't save everyone. Divine allows everything, but discernment is a spiritual gift. God blinds people as he understands they will never see. Yeah. There are some that can't, and it is definitely not our job, but it's like, let them, just, I have no fear. When you have no fear of the lurking and you know it's for a purpose and that you're protected, a lot of individuals want people to be fearful, like with the gang stalking, all the gang stalking I went through. You see it, people more and more online, coming forward and talking about gang stalking and how they literally screw you over financially, interrupt your mail, interrupt your messages, interrupt everything. They want you fearful. But when it's not shocking, when you know what it is, they want you fearful because that's how the devil gets in, right? Fearful, out of fear. They want you like looking over your shoulder, always freaking out and stopping what you're doing. They could play your own mind against you. I'm just going to read this. Donna said, God's warrior, yes. Yep. Donna says, it's their path. We all came here at this time for a purpose, and maybe it was to push us forward. Yes, exactly. We can't question why. We don't need to. That's the great thing. Like when you finally surrender to whatever the divine has in store for us, it's so freeing. It takes all the burdens off. It's like, whatever. Oh, my only job is to feel my way through what is going on in every single moment. And that is my only ability to respond. My only responsibility is to look at what is in front of me and decide, is this good for me or is this not good for me? And then move accordingly. And that's literally all we have to do. It doesn't matter. These background characters, the non-play characters, all of it. They're just, they're on their own journey, right? God's warrior. I'm still going through huge gang stalking. This stuff needs to come. 3 of us have a lot to educate on this matter. I agree, because I've only recently been called to start speaking on that and be told to start speaking on it. So it's very real, and there are so many people that don't understand what's happening, or no one believes them, because the predators, the people that are doing these things to us and watching right now, have placed themselves in society where, why would anybody not believe that they're a great person, right? They set themselves up. Government clearance. Some of them are police officers attached to lawyers, or all of the above, right? Security, all of it. High places in society. It's all a facade. God's warrior. I'm going to put my glasses back on. Can't quite see. Sorry, guys. God's warrior. I'm still going through huge gang stalking. This stuff needs to come to... Okay, I saw that. Sorry. It is coming to an end because it's being exposed. The more we speak on it, the more that they're being exposed if they continue, right? Donna, my daughter is trying to leave a true narcissist, and I believe he is one of the people without a soul. Yep. Like a psychopath. I've danced with those ones. Yep. Donna, it's just a feeling. Yep. Although coming from a parent, it's not shocking. Again, they just keep um, being a parent trying to explain it sometimes is not easy, especially we know the trauma bond, right? It's about educating. So anywhere you can educate them on being stuck in the trauma bond and the everything, just tell them to look up narcissism, look all this. They start to see this and they get educated and understand that anybody who's dealing with someone who's narcissistic probably has a very high calling so that they understand why this is happening to them. You might be able to help them break out of it quicker. God's warrior. God showed me the entire roadmap of who and why, but we are God's chosen ones. That's why it's happening to us, but a lot are still stuck in it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And it's about education. Like I am constantly speaking on all these subjects to the best of my ability, and I have since like last October, because the fear is what keeps people from talking. When you're not afraid anymore, when you speak the truth, it actually eliminates the risk because you no longer are holding back. So, they can threaten you to not say anything, but once you say something, there's no threat. There's no threat. And it's wrapping your head around that these people are bullies and they just don't want to be held accountable for what they've done. Donna, I gave it to God. Yes, that was what I did too. I just said, take it off me and show me what you need from me. I'll just follow the lead. God's warrior, let's podcast it. Hey, let's do it. Let's do it. You got to show me how to do that though, because I've never done like all that stuff, but we'll figure it out. So you guys know my email. We got to get on here and do that for sure. I'll figure out a way too. Yeah. Okay, so I'm feeling and I'm being called to close this up. I have no idea what time it is. I know this has been real good tonight. You guys are awesome. You were shining so bright. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what is it? 10:13? Donna says, he's afraid of me, as he should be. I'm not violent, but I'm a mama bear. Yes, you are. And he's also very afraid of your energy because dark can definitely see light and sense it. And you threaten his whole entire plan of harvesting energy, right? So, yep. Education, get the word out, right? I always say that. Educate people so that they can make decisions for themselves and use their free will instead of having their free will blocked, which is against a lot of spiritual rules. God's warrior 12:13. Oh, is it 12:13 there? That's so cool. Stepping up. Donna says, this night was fun. I had a blast, you guys. You're so awesome. Okay, I'm going to close this out. I have a lot of respect and I'm really amazed at you guys. You truly went live with me and showed people how intuitive, how much you could pick up on what was to come. And that's something to celebrate. So I hope tonight you celebrate you because that's really cool. Donna, he's brought dark entities into their house and my daughter cleared them. Wow. Oh, yeah. Well, she's born out of the Empress's womb, She's got some magic powers too. But he's using her protective force field. He's using that under her umbrella as protection. So he won't get his karma until she cuts him out completely. But I think that'll definitely happen because we all know what's going down right now, right? God's warrior, dealt with narcissists all my life. Of course, that was our path, right? Because we needed to understand it in order to help others heal and walk through it. This is why we did it, guys. This is why we do it. All right, I'm closing this out. But I'm sending you guys so much love. Oh my gosh, look who's on the bottom. I've been shuffling. Look who's on the bottom. Have a good night. I'm celebrating you guys big time. Okay, wait, what? I don't want to say goodbye. Thanks, Kat. You're a beautiful soul, gifted. Let's work it out and get these messages to those who need it. I agree. We've got a lot of things to talk about, collaborate with. We should be doing it over on a beach somewhere, though. I'm serious. An ocean somewhere. I'm sending you guys so much love and respect, and I'm so proud of you. You continue to level up. You continue to shine for all to see, and I think that is so powerful. Donna says, thank you, Kat. And God's Warrior, you guys rock. Love you guys. We love you too so much. God's Warrior says, big hugs, Donna. Get off your horse, Dark One. Giddy up. We will get together soon. Yes, we will. All right. Good night, all. Sending you guys so much love. Oh, I forgot to give you my hearts. Here you go. There's my hearts. I'm so proud of you guys. You're really leveling up so fast. We all are, and it's awesome. All right. Take care, guys.